Hello, good viewers. You are highly welcome. In today's tutorial, we are going to be solving this system of equation. We have this to be equation 1 and we have this to be equation 2, and we want the value of x and y. So now what are we going to do from here? So now what we're going to do is let's say from equation 1, we know that equation 1 is x plus y equals 6. Now, since x plus y equals 6, I can make any of these. Let's say I make x the subject formula. I'm going to be having x is going to be 6 minus y. So now, if x is 6 minus y, I'm going to put this. Let's say this is equation 3. So I'm going to put this equation 3 into this second equation 2. That is, put equation 3 in equation 2. That is, this implies that x is this and we have y. I can have y outside. Multiplying 6 minus y equals what? 6. So now from there, the next thing is that we are going to open the bracket by multiplying this by this. But you know that if we multiply this y by this by 6, we're going to have 6y, and this we're going to have what? We're going to have minus y squared. So, and we don't want to have minus 1 to be the coefficient of y squared. So what if I multiply both sides by these two equations by minus 1? Multiply by minus 1. So now what I'm going to be having now is that minus 1 times y times this, I'm going to be having y times, I have minus, okay, let's say we have minus 6 minus y, then minus 6. Okay, so now open the bracket. Now minus y times plus minus y, this is going to be y squared, then minus y times 6, I'm going to be having minus 6y, and we have minus 6 here. I can take the minus 6 inside, coming to the left hand side, then it's going to turn to positive. We have this. So now from there, this is what? This is quadratic equation. So now from here, we are going to have this to be. Now we're going to use quadratic formula here. So the coefficient of y squared is a, so is 1. We have the coefficient of y to be b, which is minus 6, and the constant term, which is c, is what? Is 6. So therefore we are going to use y to be equals minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That is quadratic formula. So we have y equals minus b minus minus. You can see this will be plus or minus, and here we have b squared, that is going to be minus c squared. We're going to have 36, right? Then minus 4 times 1, that is a, and c is what? Is 6, divided by, so we have 6, then 2a, that is going to be 2 into brackets 1. So we have y equals 6 plus or minus, so this is going to be 36 minus 4 times 6, that is what? That is 24. We have minus 24 and divided by 2. So now from there we have y equals 6 plus or minus 36 minus 24, that will give us root 12 divided by 2, and we can have y will be equals 6 plus or minus. Now root 12 can be split as 4 multiplying 3. So we have y equals 6 plus or minus. This is what? Oh, sorry. Don't forget the division 2. Root 4 is 2. Then we have root 3 divided by 2. So now from there, we can split this as having y equals 6 divided by 2 plus or minus 2 root 3 over what? Over 2. So now from here, we have what? We have y to be equals 6 divided by 2. We're going to have 3 plus or minus. This we cancel this, we have root 3. So now we can see that we have y1 and y2 here. So y1 is 3 plus root 3 and y2 is 3 minus root 3. So now from here, so the next thing we are going to do is we are now going to plug in this value, okay, into the equation 3. We're going to put this into equation 3 that we have here. We have this equation 3 here. So now having this equation 3 here, you know that we have, so now we have this equation 3, that is x minus 6y, x equals 6 minus y. That is what we have in equation 3. Now for y1, you can see we have y. If you want to get y1 now, so we're going to have x1 equals 6 minus what? Y1. So now according to what we have, what is our y1? y1 is going to be 3 plus root 3. 3 plus root 3. Where y1 is 3 plus root 3. That is our y1. So we are going to put y1 here. X1 is going to be 6 minus y1 is 3 plus root 3, right? So we have x1 to be equal 6 minus root 3. That is going to be x1 will be 6 minus 3. That will give us 3 minus root 3. So therefore, we have x1 to be 3 minus root 3. Okay. So now, also, when y2 equals 3 minus root 3, because that is the y2, according to what we have here, right? So therefore, we have this to be x2 equals 6 minus y2. We are still taking this equation 3. But since we are having y2, so I change this to the x2. We have x2 equals 6 minus. The y2 we got is 3 minus root 3. So we're going to have x2 to be equals 6 minus 3, then plus what? Root 3. And that's going to be s2 equals 3 plus root 3. So therefore, we are going to have x1, x2 to be equals 3. What is my x1? x1 is, when x1 is 3 minus root 3, then comma 3 plus root 3. That is our x2. Sorry, our y1, because it's going to be x1 comma y1. So that is our y1. So now x2 comma y2, that's going to be x2 is what? Is 3 plus root 3. 3 plus root 3 comma 3 minus what? Root 3. When we have y2. Can you see now? So now we have this to be the solution to the problem, right? So if you find this class very interesting, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new content. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.